Hello everyone, in Chapter 5 we will cover the topic of SD-WAN. In this chapter there are a total of 4 lessons. In our first lesson we will introduce SD-WAN, in our second lesson we will create SD-WAN zone, in our third lesson we will create SD-WAN performance SLAs, and in our last lesson we will finish SD-WAN by making SD-WAN rule examples. SD-WAN stands for Software Defined Wide Area Network, so let's give an introduction to SD-WAN by briefly mentioning SD-WAN in this lesson. What is SD-WAN? SD-WAN, Software Defined Wide Area Network, is a specific application of software-defined networking SDN technology applied to WAN links used to connect corporate networks, including branch offices and data centers, to large geographic distances. So what is the purpose of SD-WAN? SD-WAN is intended to allow you to manage internet traffic at layer 2 without having to use hardware-based switches or WAN load balancing equipment. For example, many of the newer SD-WAN products can be used to improve and secure the internet connection. This makes it more competitive with more expensive older WAN technologies such as the T1, E1, or MPLS that we have used before. In some cases, we can use internet broadband connections to replace more expensive solutions with SD-WAN technology. We can make virtual private network technology more secure by applying it to broadband internet connections. You can see an example of the use of SD-WAN in the figure on the right side of our page. We need to have at least 2 internet connections to use SD-WAN, so you can see that there are 2 connections as ISP1 and ISP2. These internet connections will manage by software definition by creating SD-WAN zone on the firewall. In this lesson, we briefly talked about SD-WAN. You will have a better understanding of the subject when we do our applications. That's all we have to say for now, so goodbye to see you in our next lesson.